Are you tired of looking for cheats on Minecraft and trying to find the right one that's affordable, cheap, and actually undetected? Well, here at Zenith Macros, we do all of that, and in this video, I'll be showcasing all the new modules on how these macros work. Before we get started, I want you guys to essentially know what a macro software is, especially Zenith. So it's basically undetected, and it's a closet client. It's different from a client like Prestige or something like Plutora, which is in the works right now. It's completely external from your Minecraft instance, so it will not inject into your game. You don't add it to your mods folder. It's basically an exe, a software that's completely external, and it mimics your actual keyboard inputs. So if you fire a macro, instead of it going through mixins or going through Java, what it will do is it'll use auto hotkey and basically mimic the key inputs on your keyboard and act like you are playing, meaning you will not be able to get banned from servers like Mineman with heavy anti-cheats. So featured in the new update, we have a new build your own exe. In this case, I built a Chrome installer. So if you launch it, you'll be prompted to put your key in, which you would get from your dashboard, right? So just copy it, go to the macros, paste your license key in, just like that, activate. Up next, I'll go through every single macro and module and show you how each of them work. Okay, before we go through the macros, I'm just gonna teach you guys how all of each individual slots here work. So the activate key, this is what you're gonna bind to, and whenever you press this key, it will trigger the macro. So for example, if I press R, it's going to trigger a single anchor and run through all of these steps. So it's going to place the anchor, it's going to charge it and explode it. All of that just by pressing R. And the delay, this is how fast your macro is going to fire. So it's going to go through each of these steps at this delay. Then your anchor key, glowstone key, and totem key. These are your in-game Minecraft slots. So see, I have my anchors, my respawn anchor in this slot. So go to your settings, controls, keybinds. These are my keybinds. But for me, the anchor slot is the 5th slot for me. So I put it in my 5th slot. So I go back to the app. I bind my anchor key as 5. My glowstone is 4. My totem key as Z. That's how I totem. Now next you want to turn it on. And this is the most important part. The anchors will activate on the activate key press, but the fires will be based off of your ping. So for example, if I have 50 MS, it's going to fire. It's just not going to be the fastest. And you can't just put in a random value because this is based on your ping. For example, I get 33 ping. So it works for me best if I put this on 34. It's different for everyone. It's going to take time to get used to. But that's essentially how single anchor is going to work. So the next featured module, or macro, whatever you want to call it, it's called safe anchor. Now this is basically the same as single anchor, but instead of just exploding the anchor, you're placing a glowstone right in front of you, in between the anchor and you, so you don't take damage. See that? This should help you win a bunch of different fights and many different outcomes. Now when you turn this on, same thing as single anchor. Activate your key, your mode. Now this is up to preference. I like to play on flick, but different for everyone. Anchor key. Same as anchor, 5, 4, Z. Again, these are the ones that I use. Again, you could find your binds and your key binds. It should be these ones right here. It's different for everyone. Once you have all this binded, you can then check if everything's good. If it's on, go into game, press R. See what that did? It placed the anchor, it charged it, flick down, and placed the glowstone. Now with flick mode, you still have to explode the anchor manually. Now the classic mode, what it's going to do is it's going to crouch. Just like that. Place the glowstone. Again, you could adjust your speed, delay. Next macro, double anchor. Essentially what this is it's like single anchor. Place your anchor, you charge it, but instead of exploding it, when you explode it, it'll place 2 anchors. Kind of like that. But it'll actually explode 2 anchors at once. So turn it on, put your bind, your delay. Now the delay is what you really need to work with. You know, you're not just going to get it instantly. Kind of like that. So yeah, after double anchor, you have anchor pro. Now this one's useful if you're in a fight or you're starting out, your opponent's over there or some, and you're right here, and you're initiating a fight. You want to go in, place your anchor, explode it, and now what this would do, it's instantly pro to low ground. So you get it before you can just start spam crystal. Alright, next, hit crystal. So hit crystal, you bind your activate key, obsidian key, crystal key. So essentially what Hey Crystal is going to do is you could press R once. It'll place the hobby crystal and it'll break. Automatically get off. Or you could actually hold down, for me, R. You could hold it on the R key and it'll start auto crystalling after you place it. So hold R, hold R, hold R, hold R, hold R. Just like that. Next is auto crystal, fairly simple. Bind your activate key, your crystal slot key, and you could adjust the delay to how fast you want auto crystal. Next is key pearl, activate key. Usually this key could be just your actual pearl slot. So you could put the at 3, return key. This is what you want to return after. You could always disable this so it doesn't return to this. It's user preference. I like it to return to my totem slot after I pearl. So press 3, pearl, go to my totem slot instantly. Next is inventory D-hand, activate key. It's going to be your inventory slot, your totem key. Essentially what this is going to do is whenever you open your inventory, it will go to your totem before you open your inventory. Offhand totem, don't have a totem. Activate key, totem key, swap hands key, press R. Look at that. Fast XP, press, I'm going to bind it to R. Get your XP, just hold R. Alright, up next is all the sword modules. Auto shield breaker. You can set a activate key like R, your axe key, and your sword key, and then it'll essentially stun the opponent. Let's get an axe, get a bot. Alright, bind. Alright, the next macro / module, stun web. Essentially it's the same as shield breaker, but instead of just stunning the opponent, it'll place this cobweb right under them. Just like that. That's how it's gonna work. Next, lunge swap, activate key. And for this one, it doesn't have to be your sword key. Actually, I'd recommend doing something else. For me, I'd just do like a random block or something that just doesn't have a cooldown. Next up on the list, trigger bot. Put a toggle key. This is what you're gonna press when you're in game to turn it on. So now it's active. Put at that. Turn on. Automatically your trigger bot. And if you want, you could add S tap. Next are the mace modules. Now, elytra swap. This one, bind your key. Go to your elytra slot, your return key. So this is what you'll return to after you swap your elytra. I'm just gonna go with the totem for now. Press R. Look at that. Pearl catch. Okay. Specific with this one. And then you could set your MS to map. Next is stun slam. Activate your axe key, your mace key. Alright, next, auto stun slam. Kind of like trigger bot, so when you press this toggle key, whenever it detects you're looking at a player, which you do still need the mod, it'll stun slam. Next is breach swap. Put your activate key, mace key, your sword key. Alright, so for breach swap, whenever you're quitting, just press the activate key. So with cart, Instacart, activate key, rail slot, bow slot, cart. Obviously all this would be set automatically. So yeah, you could set the bow hold. It's made for close range though. It's already set up as close range as the default. You could set the bow hold a little longer. Alright, next is Expo. I actually really like this one. So you're gonna need your crossbow fully charged for this one already. And it's just gonna place boom, boom, boom. Cart. It's gonna flame steel and then crossbow. And just like that. Next we're going with UHC. Obviously we got drain here. Set a keybind. Set your bucket slot. If you have a water, it'll instantly lava web. So it'll instantly put lava on them. Place the cover. And then finally, the lava bucket. This one is very self-explanatory. Press your activate key and place that one. And then obviously you still got your profiles, your themes you can choose from, your settings. And now it's added just your panic key, which will close the app and remove all traces. Macro lock. This makes it so your macros only fire in game. So if you happen to press, let's say, your R key outside of the game, it won't activate. Stealth minimize key, you bind it, and when you press it, it'll hide the window from the taskbar, but macros will keep running and it'll be located right over here. Left click bind, these are advanced click binds. Left and right click, if your left and right click is changed, for example, like your left click with space. Macro pause, so this pauses macros so you can't use them when you're in chat. It won't activate. Minimize the tray, Discord, RPC. Turn it off if you want, but if you want to turn it on, it will show on your Discord status that you're using Zenith macros. Finally, I like to keep these both on. Obviously I can't keep this one on because I'm recording, so if I press it, it'll hide it. So this is good if you're like screen sharing. If you don't want other people to see your app, press disguise. This will disguise it as Google Chrome because that's the one the exe that I built it into, just like that. So if I disguise it, it will not show up in there. But anyways, that is all of the macros in the full showcase. Join the Discord. The link will be in the description. We're back. We have a new Discord. We're slowly gaining our members back. Feel free to join and make suggestions too if you buy. Especially rate the client if you buy, or if you're an existing customer. With that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video and have a good one.